Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the Minnesota Timberwolves in NBA 2K26 after their pretty solid start to the NBA season. Obviously has been a lot of ups and downs with this team this year. Obviously I don't think they've been like a real really good contender team yet. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know they have like the Warriors tonight by the time we're recording. I don't know if they're gonna win that game or not, but they haven't beat any like top tier contenders throughout the season. I am aware of that. Maybe like I said, they're definitely still a good team, but I feel like they'll need to make a trade or two at the deadline. I don't think they made one last year, so I feel like a trade at the trade deadline makes sense. I heard they're interested in like Kobe White. So that actually might be what we do at the trade deadline. Trade for somebody like Kobe White, a point guard that can come in and play next to Anthony Edwards and just help. That's what we need, help. This team could also trade Randall. He's actually playing pretty good right now. I don't know if he'll be traded in real life, but the rotation right now we're 15-9 with a 6 seed. The rotation right now is Dante DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniel, Julius Randle, Naz Reid. I don't think Gobert's bench. Also, Dante DiVincenzo has been brought up in trade rumors recently, specifically to the Knicks. So we'll see if he goes back to New York. Naz Reid, Mike Conley, Jalen Clark, and Joe Ingles as your 9-man rotation. I will see you guys at the deadline to hopefully make a trade to upgrade this Timberwolves roster as Wemby wins the NBA Cup MVP. So the Spurs won the NBA Cup. We're at the deadline and we're 35-17 on this season. So as I said, we did improve a ton. So we'll absolutely take that. At the moment, we are the 4th seed. So yeah, there's definitely opportunity for us to win a championship this year. I think we make a trade for, like I said, a point guard. I really do want to see if we can get Kobe White on the team. It seems like that's who the Timberwolves want. They want a point guard that can help, like I said. And I think Kobe White can 100% help this team. They're selling, so Kobe White would be available, maybe even Josh Giddey, but I think White make a little bit more sense here. If you want to say John Morant, I mean, I don't know. It would be easier. No, it's only 87 overall now, but I don't know if that's the way I want to go in this video, honestly. I think I just want to trade for Kobe White and then see what we can build out for that. DeJounte Murray's interesting as well. Somebody like that. But I'm going to talk to the Chicago Bulls about Kobe White. Apparently, they've already talked the trade, but nothing's happened yet, obviously. So I think Rob Dillingham is somebody you'd have to trade at this point. He's right now, obviously, he's not getting much playing time. And he hasn't been that good for the Timberwolves. So I think he might be the player we throw in here, not going to lie. So we're going to trade Rob Dillingham. He's on a very cheap deal, only making $12 million. So we can't really trade Mike Conley, or we might be able to. So, this would match the salary up just like that, which is insane. But can I throw Rob Dillingham and Mike Conley potentially, and then a first-round pick in 2028? Could that potentially give me Kobe White? Now, they'd have to give me more salary. I'm aware of that. How about you give me like Javon Carter? So Kobe White and Javon Carter for Rob Dillingham, Mike Conley, a 2028 unprotected first round pick for Kobe White. I think this is a pretty good package in my opinion. It might take more than 2 firsts. We'll throw like a couple second round picks in there to see if that gets enough. So we'll trade 3 seconds and 1 first for Kobe White. They're gonna wow, I thought they would accept that. I really thought they would accept that, not gonna lie. So maybe it's not Mike Conley in the trade, and instead really, they really didn't agree to that. Interesting. Okay. Javon Carter, he's only 1-star value, so I didn't expect him to be too much. Julian Phillips, I don't think that helped. Okay, never mind. Julian Phillips did help the trade, so I guess they didn't want to trade Javon Carter. Anyway, just welcome Kobe White to the team. I don't really understand that too much, but Kobe White will be our starting point guard, and now we have a pretty solid team. So tendencies, and will still be the #1 guy, obviously. Randall. So this will still how it be for now. So your rotation for the rest of this, they want to bench Kobe White, which I don't really understand. I'm not going to bench him, obviously. I'm actually going to go ahead and play him, right? That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to move DiVincenzo to the 2 so they can go and start my guy Kobe White. That's what I'll do. So your rotation is going to be Kobe White, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniel, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert. Really good starting 5, by the way, with Naz Reid, DiVincenzo, Jalen Clark. Do we want Joe Ingles to play, or do we want Shannon to play? I kind of want Terrence Shannon to play, so I guess we'll play Terrence Shannon instead. But I guess it really doesn't matter too much. I'm trying to play the younger guys. So we have all it takes, in my opinion, to be a championship contending team, like for real this year. So 35-17. Let's keep it up. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Nikola Jokic wins the MVP this year. Rookie of the year going to Cooper Flag. Yusuf Nurkic wins 6-man in Utah. Defensive player going to Wimby. Cole Ware, most improved. Clutch player going to Cade. Diagonals, your coach, your executive going to Luther Nance. Here's your All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team, we got Anthony Edwards making it. All-NBA third team there. Here's your all-defensive first team. We got Rudy Gobert making it. He's actually injured right now with a broken nose, but he'll still play through that. Here's your all-defensive second. Here's your all-rookie first team and all-rookie second team. So, in round one, we're actually at the number 2 seed this year, and we got the Portland Trailblazers in round one. Interesting. So, we finished off 60-22. The Thunder with a 1 seed, obviously, but we're 3 games behind, so not far behind, actually. We had about 31 points from Anthony Edwards. We had about 23 from Julius Randle. Unfortunately, he's injured right now. He is out 6 to 8 weeks in a torn right MCL, so we'll have to win this without our second best player, which is disappointing. But we have Kobe White to step up, and Ant can obviously take the load. So 19 from White, so he'll be back in 6 to 8 weeks. That's going to be a long time, man. 15 from Nas Reed, 12 from DiVincenzo, 10 from McDaniels, 9.5 with 11 rebounds and almost 2 blocks from Gobert. So I'll take that. 7 from Jalen Clark, 6 from Terrence Shannon, 3 from Bones Highland. He was the rest of the stats. But yeah, not having Randall in the playoffs definitely sucks. Nas Reed will start in this place, which makes sense. I will shrink the rotation down to an 8-man and shrink the bench utilization down to like a 20. I don't think we can win a championship this year, so I'm gonna pull out all the stops. And yeah, we'll see. This is the year. We got the Portland Trailblazers in round one. So Drew Holiday, Sheedon Sharp, Avdia has been great this season. He's most likely going to be an all-star. Kamara, Robert Williams, Klingon, Jeremy Grant, Scoot Henderson. I don't think he's played at all this season yet. It'll be interesting to see how good he is when he comes back. Obviously, Damian Lillard's on this team, but he won't be playing this season. So we are going to beat them in 7, though. Now we got the Golden State Warriors. So they're starting Leonard Miller now, which is interesting. I don't know where they went from starting Nas Reed to Leonard Miller, but I don't really want to start Leonard Miller. Wait, did Rudy Gobert? Okay, Rudy Gobert got hurt. That's why. He broke his nose again? Bro, this guy's nose is really freaking sensitive, man. He broke his nose again. Now he's not playing. So, I mean, I guess Leonard... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play McDaniels at the 4. He'll go down. We're going to have to play him. I'm going to play McDaniels at the 4. And then, I mean, I guess Ant will have to play. This is not going to be a good defensive lineup, man. But, yeah, we're going to start a 3-guard lineup. We really have nobody else to start with. Disappointing. We could start Shannon. Hold on, let me fix this really quick. So I lied. Tanner Shannon's going to start at small forward, and we'll slide back down into the 2. So against the Warriors, they have Steph, Will Richard, Moody, Butler, Draymond, Kuminga. So against the Warriors, we are going to go at, they're going to go 3-2 on us. Let's go Barrett back. He is back, so we'll have him back in the lineup as we could go back to fixing this. Move back to small forward. He can go back to shooting guard, I guess. I think Shane was actually playing pretty good for us, so he'll go back to shooting guard. And all right, we'll go Barrett back. We got our defensive guy, center back. We'll see if we can go ahead and potentially tie the series back up in Golden State. Yeah, injuries kind of derailed this season, I'm not going to lie. But it's not over. We can definitely win this without Randall. So we are going to win this one 132 to 100, 41 from Ant. How he is about 2 to 4 weeks, so he might be back next series. All right, Game 7 in Minnesota. Obviously, these 2 teams matched up last year in the same spot, the second round. We have the lead right now. Let's hold on to it, and it's a close game. They're going to tie the game up with about 1:24 left. Take the lead. Okay, we're going to take the 3-point lead. We got an and 1, and wow, we won the game. Okay, we won. Right? Yeah, we won. 109 to 112, 29 from DiVincenzo. We stepped up. Anthony Edwards only had 14 points, but we were able to win the game still. And we're in the conference finals to play the Thunder. So, yeah, it's Oklahoma City. This will be tough 100%, especially without Randall. But, you know, we'll see if we can beat the Thunder. Game 1. We're actually going to win Game 1, which is crazy. I did not mean to click Simcast Live. Who uses this, bro? I usually don't know a single person in the 2K world who uses this, but anyway, once it gets me out of here, we'll go to Game 2. In Game 2, we're going to take Game 2 as well. Game 3, we're going to win Game 2. We're going to sweep them? Dude, we just swept the Thunder. Yeah, I'm going to lie. A championship has to come now. And Randall, I think, is going to come back in the finals. And he's 1 to 2 weeks away. So, yeah, he's coming back in the finals. But Gobert's almost fully healthy from that broken nose. We're in a good spot right now. We got the Knicks, though. So, obviously, this team, made that trade, random trade, really randomly trading Karl-Anthony Towns for Julius Randle. Unfortunately, Randle isn't playing, but we're playing, obviously, former #1 overall pick, Karl-Anthony Towns, and the Knicks. So, They're gonna take game one though. Game two will go to us. Game three, we're gonna go down 2-1. All right, we tied the series up 2-2, so we're gonna take game four. Randall is back. You can't handle the Randall. He is back. A little hurt, but he's back still, so I'll absolutely take that. So getting Julius Randall back doesn't mean we can go ahead and run away with the series. Maybe. We'll see. The Knicks are still a really good team. But so far we have the lead, just hold on to it, and we are gonna go ahead and win. Great win. 125 to 116. Oh no. Edward is in the red. Oh my goodness. Oh man, it was a fun season. It was definitely a fun one. Updated to Anthony Edwards getting right knee tendinitis being out for this season. Injuries are so dumb, bro. Like I don't know. Injuries literally are killing our season game by game, bro. When we finally get healthy, the best player on our team is freaking injured, bro. I'm glad we have no chance. I mean, we have a chance 100%, but it'll be tough without Anthony Edwards. This sucks so bad. I'm not gonna lie with you. We could win this game still, but it's probably over. Too little, too late. One night, yeah. Randall can't do everything himself. Anthony Edwards, please come back, bro. He's not coming back, man. We'll need all the help we can get here. I'm not gonna lie. Ain't getting hurt is disappointing. Gobert's been hurt about the entire playoffs. He's not healing from that broken nose, man. But game seven, I mean, we'll see, bro. We'll see. All right. So far, we come out the first quarter actually pretty good, but they're obviously going to take the lead back. We don't have enough firepower on offense, but we have the 3-point lead. I mean, we're not playing bad. Yo, we might win this game. Hold on. Hold on to the lead. Hold on to the lead. We just won without Anthony Edwards, 139 to 117. DiVincenzo stepped up and dropped 27 points and got us the win against his former team and Randall. And just like that, Randall wins the Finals MVP. LeBron James retired, and that's how you freaking get it done, man. Curry retires and LeBron is interesting. Don't see that happening. At least not both of them in the same offseason. But in the NBA draft lottery, the Brooklyn Nets will get one. Lakers will get two. Wow, they're off to a good start in the playoffs. So that's interesting. Hopefully that doesn't happen as a Lakers fan myself. But yeah, I can't be mad at that. Winning without Anthony Edwards. Yeah, I'm not mad at that by any means. I think in this offseason, let's prioritize getting better depth. Then, like I said, getting Kobe White at the trade line helped out a ton. We're going to keep Chris Fenn. Do we have a pick in this draft? We have pick 22. Our pick this year goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers. But I'm going to go out and draft with this pick, our second round pick. So we got Magoon, we got Isaiah, we got Owe, we got Terrace Reed Jr. I mean, Owe is the best ranked player right now, only starter ceiling. Starter ceiling, all you got are starter ceilings. I guess I'll just take Owe here. So Owe, get at Owe, welcome to the team. Team and player options. I'm gonna accept Shannon. I'm gonna accept Phillips and Leonard Miller. They'll be all good depth pieces. And then I do want Jalen Clark back. He can develop into a really good 3-and-D player for us. I can't be mad at that by any means. The free agents, we do have a little bit of money. See, like AJ Mitchell. I don't know why he's here, but he'd be a really good addition. So got Kobe White. We got Anthony Edwards, Dante DiVincenzo, Terrence Shannon, Owe. So I think what I'll do is we might move Shannon to small forward, so we can potentially get minutes next year. Him and Clark might have to compete for the spot in the rotation, but we'll see. We got Randall. We don't have a backup power forward. We got Gobert and Nasri. Can't be mad at that. So I think what we need is a backup power forward and potentially a backup point guard. So AJ Mitchell being here makes sense. We don't have any bird rights right now. We don't. So I think with AJ Mitchell being in our field, got to take advantage of that. So the fact that the Thunder waived him, which will literally never happen, but since the Thunder waived him, we have to take advantage of that and sign him. So AJ Mitchell on the team, and then backup power forward. I know Harrison Barnes is going to regress, so why even sign him, bro? I think what I'll do is I'll actually go ahead and sign somebody younger and Jot. I mean, do we want to bring Minot back to Minnesota? Would he come back to Minnesota? I mean, I don't know if he. I'll sign Trent and Watford. I want to do two sketchy things: bringing back Minot and signing AJ Mitchell shouldn't be. I'll just sign Trent and Watford, and then also sign. We don't really like actual power forward here, but I'll sign Harrison Barlow. So we'll sign those three guys at a minimum, and then we can't be mad at that by any means. So Kobe White, AJ Mitchell, we got Ant DiVincenzo, McDaniel, Shannon, we got Randall, Barnes, Watford. We might be able to move Barnes. Wait, right now it's Clark not in. So we'll let Bones Highland go, and then can I bring Rocco back on a two-way contract instead of just him come back in the qualifying offer? Because I'd much rather have that so we can have an extra roster spot if we can even afford the roster spot with those two guys back. Yeah, we already have a lot of players in the team, so Yeah, we might have to go and cut somebody. Maybe I shouldn't have signed Barnes, but whatever happens here happens, I guess. So we'll go straight to player progression. Rocco does come back though, so yeah. Anthony Edwards is up to a 96 overall. Randall is down to an 86 overall, which is expected. Yeah, it is expected for Kobe White to regress, though. DiVincenzo's up to overall. I mean, expected for Rudy Gobert to regress. My bad. So this is probably his last year in Minnesota here. If we even want to explore trading him after trade, we just won the championship. So he'll be opted into that player option. So one season expiring contract, I feel like he had the most value. So I don't think we trade him yet. I think next offseason we'll definitely trade him. Shannon's up to a 76. Jalen Clark, did he come back? I don't think he came back. Jalen Clark ended up not choosing to return the qualifying offer, which is disappointing. But he won't be back anyway. We have to cut one player on that case. So I think the worst player in our roster, I believe, is Rocco Zakarski. But I'm gonna cut Julian Phillips instead. So we're gonna cut Julian Phillips. We're gonna bring back this guy. I believe he's like their draft pick last year. So we'll do that. And we'll download this 2027 draft class, and I will see you guys in the rotation heading into year number 2. All right, so power ranking is going to land us third heading into this season. We're running a 7-second system, which I guess would be the best system we run. So Charles run 7 seconds. Your rotation heading into the year, I'm still going to start Rudy Gobert. I feel it just makes sense to still start him, right? The rotation is going to be Kobe White, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniel, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, Nasri, Dante DiVincenzo, AJ Mitchell, and then we'll run a 10-man rotation and get the 10th guy is, I guess. It'll be Shannon and Watford getting the last 2 spots off the bench. Can be mad at that. I think Miller might deserve some playing time, but he hasn't developed that much, at least not over Watford. But all right, something like that. Like I said, Gobert will be a starting center still, and then I will see you guys at the end of the season. We also improve in the offseason by getting AJ Mitchell even more depth. So can't be mad at that. I will see you guys at the end of the season. We'll see if we go back to back here. Okay, so Cade Cunningham was the MVP at the end of the season. Darren Peterson wins Rookie of the Year. 6 men going to DeJounte Murray. 6 men, or defensive player going to Chet Holmgren. Most people going to Jalen Williams. What? Why Jalen Williams winning the most improved? Are these am I looking at this right? Are these most improved player numbers? I don't think so, man. This is not deserving of the most improved player. This is the worst award I've ever seen, actually. Oh my goodness, this is bad. I'm just like, how is this the most improved player? If anything, he didn't even improve, bro. But okay, Cade Cunningham clutch player. That's weird. That's really weird. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen Chet win deploy either, but he's probably worthy of it. I mean, 2.7 blocks is pretty damn good. But coach, you're going to Chris Finch. You went 64 and 18 this season, so cannot be mad at that. Anthony Edwards did make the All-NBA second team once again, as we, like I said, finished off as the number 1 seed. So this time we're on top of the West, and we went 64 and 18. The Thunder aren't even here this time. That was the one team I was scared of in the West, but nah, they completely missed the playoffs. What? All right, player stats. They had about 29 from Anthony Edwards, 21 from Julius Randle, 15 from Kobe White, 13 from Nas Reed, 13 from AJ Mitchell, 12 from DiVincenzo. He tore his ACL. He's out for the season. Man, injuries don't stop coming. DiVincenzo was huge for us last year in the playoffs. The fact that he's not going to be with us for a very long time is going to be disappointing. So do we re-sign him after this? I think we still probably do, honestly. He'll probably be the same player, hopefully. So without DiVincenzo, that will force some other players to step in the rotation. We're going to run an 8-man rotation, and Shannon will play. I don't think he played much last year in the rotation. Well, he's going to play this year in the playoffs. So, yep, this is what we're rolling. I want to check our offensive and defensive rating, though. So our offensive rating, we were number 4. Defensive rating, we were number 2. Can't be mad at that. Okay, we got the Denver Nuggets in round 1. So the Nuggets have Bennett Strides, they have Christian Brown, Strawther, Aaron Gordon. Where the freak is Murray and Jokic? Dude, okay, let me get this straight. Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic are both injured. They are both injured. Nikola Jokic is out 2 to 4 weeks. Jamal Murray's out 1 to 2 weeks. That's crazy. Brown is also banged up. So there's no reason why you should lose to this Nuggets team without both of them, bro. Yeah, that's a clean sweep. Jamal Murray ended up coming back, but it unfortunately was not enough. I'm going to say that. But we got the Dallas Mavericks in round 2, so it was bound to happen. Kyrie, Hardy, Flag, Washington, Anthony Davis, Lively, Christie, Gafford, D'Lo. Yeah, I mean, the Mavericks are such a good team in 2K. This will be tough. Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, weaving it up. Game 3, We're up 2-1. They even up 2-2. We're up 3-2, and we're gonna go to a game seven. So the Mavericks have competed really well with us. So game seven in Minnesota. I'm hoping we don't lose, but there's a solid chance we do it. Dallas has the lead. We're going to take it back heading into the fourth quarter. It's a close game. We have the lead. We have a strong lead, and we're going to get the job done. 130 to 128. 50 points from Anthony Edwards. So, yeah, great game seven from him. He's averaging 35 in the playoffs. 22 from Kobe. Now we got the Phoenix Suns in the conference finals. So, Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Ryan Dunn, Rasheer Fleming, Mark Williams, Nikola Vucevic, Malik Beasley, Iguodaro, and it's looking like they are missing Dylan Brooks. So he's obviously been the Suns' second best player in real life. Dylan Brooks is hurt for the season, out for the season, fractured left leg. I didn't even realize Grayson Allen and Amal Watch were hurt, but Grayson Allen is out for 2 to 4 weeks, and Amal Watch out for 2 to 4 weeks. So that's two rotational players out. So I think, like I said, we have a chance of winning this series too. We had a chance anyway. They're going to take game one, though. 43 from Booker. They're going to take game two. We're going to take game three. Can we even the series back up? Yes, we can. Can we go 3-2? No, we're down 3-2 against this Timberwolves team. I mean, this Suns team. McDaniels got a little injured there, but all right. Well, I didn't expect to be in this situation with the Suns of all teams, but it's time to see if we can go and even this series back up. And that's what we are gonna do. 115 and 102. We're gonna win 42 and 11 from Edwards. And they want to fix the rotation. They want to start. I thought Gobert starting this whole time. It was not really starting, but all right, Gobert starting in this game seven. Another really close game seven here. We have the lead. And they're going to come back a little bit. We're going to run away with it. Yes, we are. 138 to 120, and we're going to win the game. 31 from Edwards, 21 from Randall. 28 from Randall, 26 from White, and 21 from Naz Reid. So can't be mad at that. Now we're in the finals. We got a rematch of last year. The New York Knicks. So Brunson, McBride, Mikal, Hart, Karl Anthony Towns, OG, Robinson, Kolek, Yabusele, and they are fully healthy. We are missing DiVincenzo, though. But we have, honestly, we're fully healthy now. Nothing to worry about. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize Terrence Shannon got hurt. He broke his leg, bro, early in the playoffs, huh? He broke his leg the first game in the playoffs. I was just saying I was going to be huge first in the playoffs. Well, now he's not going to be playing at all. He freaking, okay. Who stepped in? Trent Watford? Okay, Watford is playing playoff minutes for us. We got New York now. They're going to take game one. We're going to even it up. They're up 2-1. They're up 3-1, and we're okay. We're not dead yet. We can still win 2 games in a row and just run away with this series. But we're in New York. They have the lead, and they're gonna absolutely blow us out. So we're gonna lose the Knicks. They're gonna just dominate. 129 to 98. It's a disappointing loss here, but can't win them all. The Knicks got their revenge, and that's what happened. Cat won Finals MVP as well. So I think we do have to make some changes this season. I can't just sit around here and do nothing. I do want to make some change, even though this team is set up fairly well. I haven't done anything yet but trade for Kobe White. I think we have to make a bigger move, like potentially trading Gobert. He's literally coming off the bench now, potentially trading Randall. One of those guys will have to be traded. We have to use one of those expirings to potentially make a trade. So in the draft, we have a second-round pick. So our pick this year goes to the Phoenix Suns. We don't have our pick next year either. It goes to the Bulls. We don't have our own first-round pick until 2031. Wow. Okay, so with our second-round pick, once again, we got Tyrone Riley. I'm going to take it. Tyrone Riley, welcome to the team. 73 over on the second round. Okay, yeah, Randall and Gobert both player options, which will be accepted. So yeah, 2 expiring contracts we can use to make a trade. I'm going to accept Shannon qualifying offers. Rocco will extend the free agency. There's some players. We don't have a lot of cap space, but there's some good role players here. So we got Kobe White, AJ Mitchell, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Tanner Shannon, Tyrone Riley. We got Randall, Naz Reid, and Gobert. So I definitely think a trade is coming with either Randall's salary or Rudy Gobert's salary. I think I'm going to do this trade with the Milwaukee Bucks here. We trade Rudy Gobert and Terrence Shannon over to the Bucks for AJ Green and a pick swap. So we're getting cheaper here. We're getting an upgrade over Shannon. We're getting cheaper. So I'm going to make this trade here. AJ Green, welcome to Minnesota. He's going to be our backup. Probably backup. He might be our small forward. It doesn't matter to me too much. Depends if we bring back Don DiVincenzo. Next, I do want to trade Julius Randle probably, or at least get some type of center now. We don't really have one, so was really thinking about that. Maybe we should trade him for an upgrade at center, but I wanted to get cheaper. It doesn't really free up more money in free agency or anything like that, but I'll take AJ Green all day. I'm not gonna lie, the Miami Heat's Bam Adebayo is somebody I am eyeing right now. It's an expiring contract they're buying. And if we can get Bam Adebayo from the Miami Heat, if we put up the best package, I feel like we can get this done. He will be in a huge upgrade over Rudy Gobert, obviously. So we're gonna have to move on from Nas Reed to Randall. In this scenario, I mean, Randall's been good for us. Like, I'm gonna lie, he's been good. He stepped up that 1 year, but he is older. He's gonna regress. Nas Reed isn't going to regress. He was such a good role player, although it looks like he wasn't that good in the playoffs. I don't know. Do we trade Nas Reed or do we trade Randall? I mean, I think I keep Nas. He's such a good role player, so he's making such a big contract. Oh, actually, we can't even. We have to trade. We have to trade somebody here. I mean, so no, it would be okay. Hold on. Would it have to be both? Try to do something like after free agency. So I guess we could like turn this into like a Leonard Miller sign and trade. So we'll pay Leonard Miller still. We'll sign DiVincenzo. So we'll turn it into like a sign and trade, I guess. So we'll pay these two guys. And then we could. Like I said, we're gonna probably trade Leonard Miller in the trade like after. I mean, I would much rather do it now. So Miami, let's talk again. With our new. So it'll have to be Randall now. I mean, he's the bigger contract. Leonard Miller and then Tyrone Riley. That still isn't enough. Man, we're still just a little $1,000 away. Kidding me, bro? All right, what about Joanne Behringer instead of okay? What about this? So Randall, Leonard Miller, Behringer, and a pick swap, and then we'll trade my 2031 pick as well to get Bam Adebayo. What do they say? They agree. So Bam Adebayo, welcome to Minnesota. He'll be our starting center. We no longer have a starting power forward, but we can slide some things around 100%, and we'll sign some depth. And I'll see you guys in player progression. Anthony Edwards is down. McDaniel is down. White is down. Everybody's regressing, but you know it was a good run when we had it at least, man. But we'll down this 2020 draft, guys. This will be the last season. We already won in year number 1. We made it to the finals year number 2. What's gonna happen to year number 3? Who knows? Can we make it 3 finals in a row? If we won last year, we'd be talking about a 3P right now. It's not disappointing what happened against the Knicks, but rotation, earning at 7 seconds. I'm gonna move McDaniels to power forward and do that, and then we'll have White, Anthony Edwards. I guess AJ Green will be the starting small forward, which I don't love, but yeah, we might trade for a small forward. I guess I don't know. Maybe we can move Reed to power forward. We won't have a backup center. I don't know. AJ Green will be the starter, I guess. Kobe White, Anthony Edwards, AJ Green, McDaniels, Bam Adebayo, AJ Mitchell, Nas Reed, Haji Marshall. Then once DiVincenzo comes back, this bench will look a lot better. I'm gonna say that.